A federal grand jury has indicted two individuals by the name of Ronald Washington and Karl Jordan Jr. for the 2002 murder of Jason Mizell, also known as Jam Master Jay, who was a member of Run DMC. And the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York is alleging in this indictment that these two individuals basically were involved with Jam Master Jay in a narcotics deal that Jam Master Jay acquired 10 kilograms of cocaine, and he was supposed to sell it with Karl Jordan Jr. and Ronald Washington, and they had some sort of dispute, and Jam Master Jay cut them out, and these two individuals came back and killed him. And it's crazy that someone who was who was part of one of the founding hip hop groups. I mean, Run DMC, I feel like without them, like hip hop, I mean, it might have went mainstream eventually, but I mean, they were one of the people that were at the forefront pushing hip hop into the mainstream. And they like I've listened to them quite a bit. I like the songs like It's Like That, Wake Up, 30 Days. I mean they have some pretty good songs, and even though their time was before I was born, I still enjoy listening to them. And for the people who are saying like, why would Jam Master Jay get himself involved in drugs or the selling of drugs? Some people are alleging that he was like way past his peak, and he wasn't making a lot of money, so that's why he was getting involved in the distribution of narcotics. And when you are famous, you probably are able to access a lot of people who are in the upper echelons of the drug trade. And there was a lot of money to be made. I mean, even still today, there's a lot of money to be made in the drug game. And 10 kilogram, I mean, a kilogram or a kilo of coke, from what I've heard and also researched online, I mean, it can cost anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40 $1,000 a kilo. And this transaction was 10 kilos, so I mean that could be a couple $100,000 at least. And then when you rock it up, I mean, you're looking at probably like what, maybe $1 million or so. Because they would basically they would take coke and then turn it into crack, and then they would have like $10, $20 rocks, which were like a tenth or sometimes even a 20th of a gram of coke, and then they would rock it up and they would sell it. And this is after they cut it down. So I mean, if you just do the math, I mean the profit margins are insane, but the risk in regards to jail time, and in the case of Jam Master Jay, his life was taken away from him. I mean, to me, it's not worth it. And but for a lot of people, they see drug dealing as the only option for them, and it's unfortunate that our drug laws have pretty much made the illegal narcotics trade as widespread and as such a huge socioeconomic problem as it is today. So, but in regards to these two individuals, usually when a federal the federal government comes after you in a criminal case, I mean it's pretty much you might want to go cop a plea deal, because I believe the conviction rate is like 95 or 99%, and the feds, they don't play around. So I mean they have unlimited amount of resources to throw at you, where a lot of the money you might have made illegally, they might have confiscated it, or you can't really get like a high paid lawyer, because then you have to explain where you got all this money from. Or I don't know. I'm not involved in the criminal lifestyle, so I don't really know how the criminal justice system works that well. So, but from just basic stuff I learned in school, and from just talking with people, yeah, if you get a Fed case, you probably want to cop a plea. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day, y'all. Peace.